Thank you for staying with us. It's time now to take a look at stories making headlines on the front page of Nigerian newspapers. And I begin with the First News newspaper. The major headline here says, "Like a lion, I am ready to devour Nigeria's enemies." A newly sworn-in Inspector General of Police Egbetokun boasts as Vice President Shettima decorates him at Presidential Villa, Abuja. And immediate past Inspector General of Police, that's Alkali Baba, backs Egbetokun. You find all the details on the front page of the First News newspaper. And to the front page of the Blueprint newspaper. After decoration, Inspector General of Police Egbetokun declares, "I feel like a lion in me, ready to devour nation's enemies." And he also says he's, another writer here says he's a worthy successor, says Alkali, the former Inspector General of Police, speaking there. And to Nigerian News Direct now. Behind DSS bars, Emefiele's fate hangs as court extends ruling till July. There's subsisting order for his detention. Federal government lawyers tell court. Stakeholders link political undertone to his suspension detention. Details on the front page of the Nigerian News Direct. To This Nigeria now, how we aborted Emefiele's plot to flee Nigeria by DSS. Agency says it has credible evidence to prove allegations. Court fixes July the 13th for suspended CBN boss's suit. Details on the front page of This Nigeria newspaper. So the Punch newspaper now. New service chiefs, 100 military generals may be retired. New service chiefs, 100 military generals may be retired. And some writers here say retirement gale to hit Army, Air Force, Navy, course 37. Others may be affected. Shettima decorates acting Inspector General Egbetokun as Baba backs' successor to succeed. Mike.
Yeah, I have the Leadership newspaper here. Leadership says new service chiefs, military tradition sends 40 generals packing. New service chiefs, military tradition sends 40 generals packing, and it'll inject new blood into the nation's security architecture. Experts are saying this, and I would chase like a tiger. Acting IGP is saying this. All right, that's the Leadership newspaper. The Nation is next. It says wide acclaim greets service chiefs. Other appointments. Wide acclaim greets service chiefs and other appointments. It's a unifier. Acting IG, I will battle criminals like a tiger. Okay, that's what the Nation newspaper has. Business Day is next. And the big story there says high expectations as Tinubu assembles security team. High expectations as Tinubu assembles security team. That's what the big story on the Business Day. From there, let's go to Daily Sun. The Daily Sun says PDP's reconciliation talks suffer setback. PDP's reconciliation talks suffer setback. And Atiku governors, Wike others absent. We all contributed to outcome of 2023 polls, say party stakeholders. Okay, that's what the Daily Sun has. And Daily Independent is the next one, and it says Atiku, Wike, Okowa, Tambuwal, Shan PDP reconciliation meeting. Atiku, Wike, Okowa, Tambuwal, Shan PDP reconciliation meeting. Okay, that's what Daily Independent has in there. Tribune, Nigeria Tribune is the next one we're going now. It says Atiku, G5 governors absent as PDP mulls reconciliation. The party stakeholders meet, review 2023 election. Atiku, G5 governors absent as PDP mulls reconciliation. Okay, that's the big story on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune. Daily Independent. Daily Independent is talking subsidy removal, naira devaluation hike, RAM price. Okay, subsidy removal, naira devaluation hike, RAM price. Okay, and costs up to 700,000 naira in Abuja, 400,000 naira in Kwara. Buyers groan and traders lament low patronage. Okay, this is all towards the Ilia as it is coming up sometime soon. The Vanguard newspaper is next. Vanguard newspaper says anxiety as ex-depot petrol price rises to 490 naira per litre. Anxiety as ex-depot petrol price rises to 490 naira per litre. Retail price rises to 515. A major marketers lift at 446 naira per litre. Regulator unavailable at filling stations. The PMS now for the rich, NLC saying this. And deregulation drives change in price. Ipman is saying this, all right? It's all about the oil there. This day is the next one we're looking at now. Naira achieves convergence as official parallel rates close at 756 Naira. Naira achieves convergence as official parallel rates close at 756 Naira. Okay, from there, let's go to Nature News. Nature News says ICASAL, stakeholders advocate women's rights to own agricultural land. Okay, that's an advocacy there from the Nature News. From there, let's go to the Guardian newspaper, which is the last I'm looking at now. Digital switchover falters. 29 states remain on analog. Digital switchover falters. 29 states remain on analog. You can get that on the Guardian newspaper. And you have the infograph there of how it is going so far. The states that have successfully done or conducted a digital switchover, we call it the DSO, and the others that are still left. So it's still a journey. So that's the papers from this side. Veronica?
All right, Mike, let's look at the Acting Inspector General of Police. He was decorated yesterday by the Vice President Kashim Shettima at the State House. And when he was asked, when I read the statement about how he felt, talking about he feeling like a lion, like tiger as well. And I thought he would include an eagle because he will have an eagle eye to be able to locate where, these criminals are.
No, he started from the tiger and lion.
Now.
He will still fly. There is hope now.
Oh, you are not coming down.
Okay, I'm coming down now. I'm coming down.
And then I remembered Flavor's song. The Emperor, the Conqueror, the Champion, the Lion is here.
It's really interesting, I must say.
And I'm like, wow, it is good to hear this kind of statement, a bold statement coming from the Acting Inspector General of Police, talking about how he intends to hit the ground running, addressing matters of insecurity in Nigeria, because that's what a lot of Nigerians want to hear. How you will match your words with actions is the next thing left for him right now. Well,
it's a big task ahead of him, and though, in fact, there are comments from Nigerians already. Some people are saying, okay, fine, fresh blood is here, let's see what they're going to do. And others feel that, well, those days we used to say initial gragra, where you just come and then you feel you can. But fine, Egbetokun is a refined gentleman. Right. He's a professional to the core.
Absolutely.
A graduate of mathematics. He has 2 masters. He's a PhD holder. He was chief security officer to Governor Tinubu when he was in Lagos between 1999 and 2007. From there, he has a track record. Exactly, he has a track record. From there. He's been commissioner of police. He has been AIG, he has been DIG. So he has been through the ranks. So when it comes to understanding the Nigerian policing system and his security, he perfectly has a good knowledge of it. However, if you are not in the saddle, there's some information you will never have until you are the one in charge.
Absolutely.
So now that he is now in the saddle of policing in Nigeria. Now, there are some analysts who have said that because of his closeness to the president, they have worked together before, and they know each other perfectly well. The synergy between him and the president regarding what he needs to succeed will be made available for him. So if that is the case, then we see where the deployment of technology, the use of intel to police the country and all of that will be something that will be boosted.